You're my light forever, standing by your side. I wanna keep your dream alive. Don't stop. Oh no, baby, what you see. In the sky, sun drop, light the face of day. Watching the days go by, see you smiling at me. Won't you take my hand and lead me to out of town? Going out, hey, how can I stop now that time's gone on? Kiss the wind and sing along. The story just begun. It's a brighter day. Are you ready to start and dream coming true? You're my light forever, standing by your side till the end comes. I wanna keep your dream alive. Somehow, suddenly, if you don't close to me and far, I get scared. I can't feel you being with you. I'm my only dream. I always long for your light over the days and over the nights. I will keep my dream alive.
Rune Factory 2.
Hello everyone, it's Stray Faye here with my new Let's Play of Rune Factory 2. I know, I feel like not too long ago we played Rune Factory 1, but I feel like I'm ready for our next adventure following our amnesiac Earthmate. So, yeah, this is gonna be another farming / dungeon adventure. This game is a little interesting because it comes in like 2 parts. So first part will focus on one protagonist, Kyle. The main focus just being pretty much just get married. There's like basic farming, and then the actual like plot picks up once you have your kid, and then you have to play as your kid to actually do the story. And a lot of stuff is like locked behind like the 2nd generation, like crafting and leveling up crops. So yeah, the beginning might seem like pretty basic, might seem pretty grindy, but then it picks up in the next gen. This game, like learning about it, like as I was learning about it, it has a lot of features that I actually wanted for A Wonderful Life. I was like, oh, I kept talking about how I wanted like the villagers to get married, have kids, and then I was talking about in A Wonderful Life where like, wouldn't it be neat if you could use your vast amounts of wealth to like build a school to like raise your stats and stuff, like certain career paths. And that's what you do in this game. Like you'll eventually build a school, and that's where your kid will like be crafting and learning stuff. Anywho, we're doing the first arc right now. Let's do a new game. Alright, I guess save file 1. I do not know who I am or where I came from. I only know that I've been wandering, searching for something. But this town, could this place be what I've been looking for? Here's our hero wandering from the outskirts. Wow, this place is nice. At least he's not like dying of thirst. He's like, wow, what a beautiful place. What a nice tree. And these flowers are so beautiful. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Hey, I haven't seen you around here before. Are you just passing through? Passing through? I think so. You think so? You mean you're not sure? I'm not anyone suspicious, I swear. That's one way to put it. Wow. How beautiful. He's just admiring nature. Doesn't know where he is. Just stop and enjoy the flowers. Oh, you really think so? Thank you. Wait, do you tend to these trees, these plants? That tree, I mean, it's really pretty. Oh, thought we were talking about her flirt. Yes it is. It's called a cherry tree. They bloom with pink blossoms this time of year. That's one of the reasons I love coming here. Yeah, I think I could get used to this place. Really? That's great. Oh, earthquake. Watch out! It's an earthquake!
Ma'am, I am not going to let you marry him.
Yeah, this game has like a very minimal voice acting. Father? Mary? What are you talking about? You promised me that you'd stay my little girl forever. Yeah, when I was 6. Why are you even talking about this? Don't try to hide it. I overheard you two talking about love and feelings and that sort of stuff. No, we were talking about the flowers. Uh-oh. Your dad is very big and strong. He's gonna pound us into the dirt. Father, we were talking about how much we love the flowers. Oh, you were? Woo, that's a relief. Don't scare me like that, Mana. You're the one who scared us. I know you came in like a wrecking ball, causing the earth to shake. I'm sorry about that. This is my father. I hope he didn't scare you too much. It's okay. Well, Mana, who is this fellow anyway? He says he's just passing through town. It's nice to meet you, sir. Like he's like already polite. Just passing through town, eh? Well, you better hurry up and get out of town before you get any funny ideas about marrying my daughter. As long as there's breath in my lungs, I won't let anybody marry my little girl. Right, I kinda gathered that. No, your girl's gonna be single forever. Father, will you be quiet? Mana, it's only out of concern that I... But you're embarrassing me! Listen, I'm really sorry about all this. No, don't worry about it. She's just like, this is awkward. Help. I don't even know your name. I'm Mana, and this is my father, Douglas. And you are? Well, I don't know how to say this really, but I'm not sure who I am. What? Really? Why not? I don't know. I can't remember who I am or where I'm from. Nothing. But I felt like something was drawing me to this town. Really? Well, I'm glad you ended up here. I guess you don't have any plans to go anywhere else, do you? Not really, no. Hey, Father, do you think we can lend him that farmland? You always have a spare piece of land, don't they? Well, nobody's using it right now anyway. There's some farmland just inside town. Would you like to use it? That's very generous. Give us all property. I guess technically, like, this just belongs to them. We're just working it like some serf. What? But we only just met, and I couldn't possibly impose. Oh, you wouldn't be. It's just really going to waste right now. Really, I'd feel better if someone was living there. Well, let me think about it. Oh. There ain't nothing to think about. Mana's telling you to use it, boy. You better listen to what my daughter says. Hey, first you're like, get out, now you're like, you better live here. Yes, sir. Father! Sorry. Sorry again about my father, but you really should use the farm. Besides, my father and I run the general store. If you move into town and buy things, you'll be helping us too. Okay, there's kind of like a combination of like Mist and Rosetta from the other Rune Factory game. Like Mist just had a possession of a farm that she wasn't using, but didn't really do anything else. But yeah, because Manna's role in this game is to be the daughter of the general store owner. Really? Well, if you insist, sure, I'll use the farm. Great. Here, let me show you the way. Oh, but first, we really need to call you something to call you. Alright, I probably will leave the default Kyle, even though it's like kind of a basic name. I tend to leave like the default name, like especially like Raguna or I don't know, like Lest and Frey. Like if their name sounds like unique enough, they feel like an established character. But I don't know, Kyle seems kind of like a basic name. You can name him anything. How many we get like 6 characters? Yeah, I'll leave it as Kyle. I was thinking like maybe Gabriel, but it's like doesn't fit. We are now Kyle. He does a whole dab. Kyle, huh? That's a nice name. Thanks. Alright, let's go. The farm is just to the east of here. Just east of here? Got it. I mean, like, don't go that direction. Alright. Well, you got it. Luckily the time is frozen. It's just a nice little area here. Nice little park. Sit on the bench there. But yeah, if you try to go any other direction, I should probably follow her. Yeah, it's gonna force you down this path. Nice little area here. Can I go north? Okay. We will definitely get acquainted with the other zones. Here we are at farm, in front of house. Nice little springtime music. This is my farm. No one's using it right now, so if you're up for it, knock yourself out, kid. Alright, wow. Alright. This'll be your farm, Kyle. Wow, this place is huge. It actually hasn't been used in a while, so it'll need a little work. I think I can handle it. Don't worry. That's good. Here, take this hoe and watering can. Go ahead and try them out. You mean like this? Right now? Man, I just told you to try them out. What are you waiting for? Be a man. Yes, sir. Jesus. Wow, you look like a natural. Really? Got that like mist energy coming out of her, like here's a hoe and a watering can. Wow, it looks great in your hands. Yep, now try the watering can. There we go, I watered Douglas's foot. Wow, you already water so well. Yeah, if I didn't know any better, I'd say you're born to do this. There's a natural farmer somewhere in you, kid. Well, I don't know about that.
We can get you both together for 100 gold. It's a special sale price. Take it or leave it.
Oh, trying to sell me some old tools. This came up to us for free, right?
What? 100 for both? That's cheap. Too cheap, kiddo.
But I only have 150 gold right now. You're gonna leave me destitute. Where am I gonna get my lunch money? But you'll still have 50 gold left over. You'll be fine. A man spends what he earns, buys what he needs. Don't buy. How are we gonna farm without a hoe and a watering can? Think about it, kid. Yes, sir. Okay, fine, I'll buy it. Thank you. Well, good luck, Kyle. Oh, we also sell seeds at our house, so be sure to stop by sometime. Do us proud, kid. You don't work, you don't eat. I think I may have been tricked into working here. You're not the only one, Kyle. Okay, now you need to give your farm a name. What would you like to call it? Is it Misty? I like how they nod back to Mist Farm. I'll call it Fairy Farm. Your farm's name like barely gets mentioned anywhere. I don't like recall any dialogue really mentioning your farm name other than like at the beginning. And I think it's also used if you're playing like through the Wi-Fi network, like to denote like your file. All right, I'll name it Fairy Farm. Fairy Farm, huh? Nice. Thanks. All right, looks like you're all set then. Well, you should get to work and start making money. Yeah, I guess you're right. See you later, Kyle. See you later, Mana. Remember to come by our shop if you have any questions. Oh, or if you want to buy something. Okay, will do. Thanks, and good luck. Okay, now time starts proceeding. Now, before you can leave, or you can leave, but before you leave, you can talk to her, do like a little tutorial, and you'll actually get some seeds out of it. How do you grow crops? I think if you ask her how to plant seeds, she'll give you some free seeds. Otherwise, like, you can opt out to not do it. Let's see, how do we use our tools? Using tools is fundamental to working on a farm. You can equip the hoe or the watering can by first pushing the L button and the B button at the same time, then pushing the B button. After you're done that, go to your field and press the B button to use it. Oh, and here's a tip. Hold down the B button and release it to use the item on a wider area. So Kyle's tools that we saw at the beginning, you can charge them, even though they look like old tools. Since you can't craft in Gen 1, your starter tools can at least be charged like up to 2 levels. So a good thing, or else farming would be a real slog. Alright, how do you plant seeds? Plant seeds, you first have to plow your field. Seeds won't grow in a field that isn't plowed. First, press the L and B button at the same time, then select the seeds you want to plant from the list that appears. Then go to the field where you want to plant the seeds, and press the B button. Remember to water your seeds or else they won't grow. Press the L and B button at the same time, then switch to the watering can. Then press the B button to water your seeds. When your water runs out, you'll need to fill it back up. Oh, right there, watering hole. This is a watering hole. Stand in front of it and press the B button to fill up your can. You can also use other water sources. It's kind of finicky. Like, you have to kind of be facing, like, a certain direction to be able to fill up your watering can, like, in, like, rivers and stuff. You can hold down and then release the B button when you water. That way you can water a wider area. Neat, huh? You have to water your crops once a day. If you don't, they won't grow. Since you bought the hoe and the watering can, I'll give you these pink turnip seeds. Feeling generous, eh, Mana? Lucky you, kid. Just make sure you get those pink turnip seeds to grow, or else. Yes, sir. Oh, man. This is a little tough guy. He would be a very tough in-law. Like, how am I gonna get along with his daughter? Alright, got some free seeds. Which is good. Because, yeah, right now we're very poor and we can't afford any seeds right now. And then lastly, how do you ship crops? Once your crops are ready, it's time to ship them out. This is a shipping box. You can put anything you want to sell in it, not just crops. I'll come to collect what you have at the shipping box at 3 o'clock, okay? To harvest crops, stand in front of the one that's ready and press the A button to pick it up. Then press the Y button to put it in your backpack. Finally, stand in front of the shipping box and press the L button and A button at the same time. Then use the A button to select what you want. And then chuck it in. Alright, that's pretty much it. The entire field is yours to use, okay? Have fun, Kyle! Just be careful you don't overwork yourself. In the upper left corner of the touchscreen are your HP and RP bars. See them? You may have to wait until you're done talking, actually. Oh, fourth wall break. Using the hoe or watering can will deplete your RP. RP are rune points, or the energy of Mother Earth that's inside you. When your RP runs out, your HP will start to go down. HP are hit points, or your physical health. If your HP reaches 0, you'll collapse. If you collapse in town, you'll end up in the clinic. If you stay up working till 5 in the morning, you can get fatigued or sick. You can't stay up all night like that. If you don't get the proper amount of sleep, your HP and RP won't replenish as fast, and you'll be tired in the morning, so be sure to get to bed early. Also, if you faint in a dungeon, it's game over, so... if you plan on, like, fighting a hard monster or a boss, like, make sure you save beforehand. Alright. Okay, it's just the same thing. That pretty much concludes Mana's tutorial. Now we're free to run around. Let me go! This is probably a way to do quick dialogue. Luckily, I don't need the R button for this game. I know that was a difficult thing in Rune Factory 1 because I needed the R button to move, to run. But in this game, the R button is just used to toggle run or walk. So, I mean, once I have, like, run toggle, like, I'm good to go. Well, time to get working, kid. Alright, I will plant these seeds. I think I'll wait to do that maybe after I finish introducing myself to the townspeople. Because, yeah, we should probably introduce ourselves first. There'll be a request board that will pop up, and... yeah, we have to first, like, know the character before the requests pop up on the board. Alright, so you can investigate your house. We have, like, a save point right here. It's your diary. Don't need to save quite yet. We have access to a shelf. Yeah, this will fill up very quickly. They don't give you a lot of storage space. At least if they give it to you at the beginning, you have to, like, buy it. We will be able to get more storage space, but that's not until, like, Generation 2. We might end up just selling a lot of monster parts, because we won't be able to fit them. Alright. It's a chest. Yes, it is. Nothing in there right now. Ah, there's nothing like a warm fire. Now, there's something over here in this bookshelf. What is this? Is this a magic book? Yes! I got a fireball! It's on the bookshelf. Cool. So we can already assign ourselves some magic, pressing L and X. We have access to fireball, which is actually a pretty good spell. I do like using magic in this game versus Rune Factory 1 when I really didn't use it at all. The Color of War, the only book about fighting you'll ever need. Is this Douglas's book? Where should I start? Guess we can learn about war. Let's see, chapter 1, about weapons. We don't have a weapon yet, but you can still use your farm tools as weapons. They're just not as good because they're harder to chain combos. Alright, about weapons. Chapter 1, about weapons. Weapons are generally divided into 6 categories, each with their own special qualities. Choose a weapon that suits your style. So, oh boy, we've got one-handed sword, two-handed swords, spears, hammers, axes, staves. I think staves are a new thing in this game. Yeah, we didn't... I actually like staves in this game because it does, like, double your magic power, essentially. I guess we could learn about the weapons. Are the tutorial very long? This is the tutorial episode, guys. Alright, one-handed swords. Overwhelm your enemies with a rapid series of attacks. You can also equip a shield to protect yourself. New warriors often pick this weapon. It's easy to use. Special characteristics: fast attack speed, lower attack power. It can be used with a shield, so you'll get some extra defense. And I think in Generation 1 you do get like a special one-handed sword move, like a power beam, which kind of makes you use one-handed swords at the beginning because you won't get any other special moves for the other weapons until Gen 2. Alright, how about two-handed swords? Larger swords that pack quite a punch. The blade length makes it easy to land blows. You can charge these swords for faster special attack. This is like a little bit easier to use than it was in Rune Factory 1. Yeah, like in Rune Factory 1, the sword hit, like, two-handed sword combo was like really slow, so like enemies would often stagger you before you could even start your swinging. I did like it in Rune Factory Frontier though. Two-handed sword was my favorite. Anyway, the special characteristics are high attack power, wide attack field, and high critical hit rate. Alright, then we got spears. Spears deliver blows from a safe distance. It's hard to break through a barrage of spear thrusts. Special characteristics: fairly high attack power, some very effective forward attack, some improved defense if equipped with what? With what? Is it? I don't think spears are one-handed, are they? They tend to be two-handed. Oops. Hammers. Fell your enemies with a single blow of unimaginable power. This is the hammer's specialty. Special characteristics: extremely high attack power, effective in knocking out foes, and good for repelling enemies. It is slow though, and I think it has a weird attack range. It like attacks not like in front of you, but like 2 tiles in front. The same with the axe, so it's a little bit hard to learn to use it. What about axes? Axes slice your foes with a single blow. It's used like a hammer, but an axe has a higher critical hit rate. Special characteristics: extremely high attack power and high rate of critical hits. Oops. And then last one is staves. Staves increase your magical powers. It's the best weapon for an aspiring conjurer. Special characteristics: very low attack power, increased wisdom, increased spell potency. Okay. So we got chapter 2 about rune abilities. We'll get these soon. Chapter 2 about rune abilities. Rune abilities are special attacks that you can perform with your weapons. You must have a skill seal equipped to use them. So yeah, for now we're gonna get the one-headed skill seal very soon. But yeah, the other ones you're not gonna be able to play around with them for a while. You can equip a skill seal by putting it in one of your rune ability slots. There are countless rune abilities for different types of weapons. However, there's no rune abilities for staves. I mean, with staves, you just have magic. It just enhances the power of your magic, like Fireball. Rune abilities can deliver a formidable blow, regardless of your enemy's attack power. Use them when you're in a bind. Learn about more, see more about magic. Chapter 3, about magic. Spells can be used only after you've acquired the corresponding magic book. 2 types of spells exist: offensive spells and recovery spells. Yeah, we abused cure and medication a lot in the previous game. Unfortunately, we will not be able to find those spells until Gen 2. So right now they just give you Fireball and that's it. RIP. Alright, Chapter 4, about attributes. Chapter 4, about attributes. Elemental attributes are divided into 3 opposing pairs: fire and water, wind and earth, and light and darkness. Attacking an enemy with an attribute opposite to that of your weapon or spell, and your blow will be particularly powerful. But don't attack an enemy with its own attribute. Silly. Oh god, there's more. About battle. Chapter 5. Oh god, chain attacks and charge attacks. We'll learn about that as we go along. Let's learn about chain attacks. To attack, press the B button with the weapon equipped. You'll attack in the direction that you're facing. Pressing the B button repeatedly will result in chained attacks. The maximum number of attacks that can be chained depends on the type of weapon equipped. Yeah, I think in Rune Factory, I'm going to be referring to other Rune Factory games a lot. Yeah, there's some, like, swords that you can, like, have, like, a 3-hit combo. I think there was some, like, other, like, special swords that had, like, a 4-hit combo. And there were some instances where, like, 2-handed swords, you just wanted to do the 2-hit combo. You didn't want to chain into the 3rd hit because that one was, like, a lot slower. Anyway. The number of attacks that can be chained for each type of weapon is as follows. You can't chain attacks with hammers, axes, or rods. One-handed sword is 4, 2-handed sword is 2, and spears are 3. How about charged attacks? If you hold down the B button with the weapon equipped, your hand will start to glow, and this means that you are charging up your attack. You can release the B button to unleash a charged attack. Charged attacks are blows that deal massive damage. Don't be afraid to use them. Yeah, just make sure the enemy doesn't hit you while you're doing that. We're doing the charge animation. Oh boy, critical hits, knockback. Yes, what about critical hits? Occasionally, a successful attack will yield a critical hit. In other words, you'll deal more damage than usual. I utilize this a lot in the other game, but unfortunately, we won't be able to make our luck blade quite so early in this game. Some weapons land critical hits more often than others. Try out as many different weapons as you can. Low attack power can be deceiving. Knocking enemies back. A successful hit will push your foes away from you. Spears and hammers are especially effective in repelling your adversaries. Small monsters are easy to knock back. Big monsters are hard to knock back. And Douglas loved this book. It's about beating things up. Knocking enemies out and knocking enemies out cold. I like really use these status ailments. Sometimes a successful attack will knock your opponent unconscious, giving you a brief opportunity to land a second blow. You must do this quickly or your opponent will wake up. Hammers are particularly effective for knocking monsters out. Although I think the one-handed skill seal does give you a knock, like, it'll knock your enemy out. it's very useful in that regard. Alright, how about out cold? When knocking monsters back, it's in your best interest to try knocking them against a wall. If you do this successfully, your opponent will be unconscious for an extended period of time. This also gives you a clue that you probably shouldn't knock yourself out against a wall either. Backstepping. This is a new thing. A backstep is done when you move backwards without changing the direction you're facing. You can sometimes use this technique to avoid incoming attacks. You have to have a special accessory for it, though. You have to have special shoes. To perform a backstep, you must have shoes equipped as an accessory. You can also chain 2 backsteps together. It kind of looks funny. It's hard, I don't know, it feels weird to use, so I often don't put on the shoes. Executing a backstep is easy. First move the control pad in the direction you're facing, then move it in the opposite direction. Alright, surprise attacks. Both you and your opponents are vulnerable to attacks from behind. These attacks are particularly damaging. Some monsters will specifically move around you and attack from behind. Be sure to pay attention. And I don't think the AI is that sophisticated in this game. I think that's it. Yeah. Back to the table of contents. Alright. Chapter 6, Weaponry Wisdom. Chapter 6, Weaponry Wisdom. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. There's only 2. There's only 2 pages of this. Swords and spears. As your weapon level increases, the amount of RP consumed by swords, staves, and spears decreases. You need to be especially careful when using heavier weapons. If your weapon level is low, they'll consume your RP quickly. You don't have to worry about this in Gen 1 because they only give you limited weapons. Unless you trade for them, then you'll be in trouble. You'll have trouble fighting if you used up all your RP, so be sure to use an appropriate weapon for your weapon skill level. Hammers and axes. If you use a hammer, your mining skill increases. If you use an axe, your logging skill increases. Same with like the weapons. You can actually use a battle hammer as like a mining hammer. I don't think you can do the same thing with the battle axes though. You should exercise caution when using a more powerful axes and hammers, as these decimate your RP if your skill level's too low. Small hammers and axes are used for mining precious stones and turning trees into lumber, respectively. Their lightweight makes them easy to handle, and they have a lot faster animation, so even if you do have a battle hammer, I'd recommend just using your mining hammer to collect rocks. Yeah, we'll be able to get our other farming, logging, mining tools through other villagers, which we should probably meet soon. If you temper these tools, you can increase their charge power, destructive power, and even the rate at which you find precious stones and gems. Large hammers and axes cannot be used to clear boulders or tree stumps on your farm. Yeah, I can't do the big things. Like foraging is not gonna be relevant for a while. Foraging weapons. You can also craft weapons yourself, provided you build a forge. You're on your own figuring out how to build one, so play around and figure it out. Thanks, game. Yeah. At first I was like playing this like, where's the forge? I'm like, there's always a way to get a forge, even though Rune Factory 1, it was annoying because it was very expensive, but you can still make one. You can't make one as Kyle. You can only make one once you play as your kid. So I was like, darn. Making strong weapons requires a high foraging skill. Raise your skill level by making weapons. Alright, weapon levels. Each individual weapon has a weapon level that influences attack power. Be sure to compare weapon levels when you have 2 of the same weapon. When forging your own weapons, high-level components yield high-level weapons. You can also use the forge to temper your weapons to increase their weapon level. That was like a thing in Rune Factory Frontier. So you can make the weapon, and then if you had additional ingredients or like scrap, you can like level it up 1 level. I think it goes up to 10 here. Or I think the effective level is like up to level 10. If it's like Rune Factory 1 though, then it might go up to 100. Gotta play around with the crafting some more. Alright. I think that is it. So, last but not least, Chapter 7, Battle Tips. Alright, give me the last tippies. Oh, this is... Okay, preparing for battle. Taking on any monster, one-on-one is not particularly a difficult task. You need to be careful, however, when taking on 2 or more opponents at once, or going into a dungeon that's way beyond your level. In this game, they give you access to all 4 main seasonal dungeons, like, at the get-go. Alright, when you do engage multiple monsters at the same time, take them down one by one to avoid being surrounded. Yeah, you end up getting wobbled. Taming monsters. You can tame monsters to fight for you. Fighting as a team is always more effective than fighting alone, so tame lots of monsters for your adventures. If you raise your monster's friendship level, they'll also grow more powerful. To raise their friendship level, make sure to brush them once a day. Now you're gonna have to find that brush and the glove as well. If you get your hands on a musical score, you'll be able to exercise extra control over your monster companions. This is new. You have extra attacks that you can use with your monsters. And there's also an extra musical score. It's kind of like a spell that will have your monsters sniff out treasure, which is going to be useful later. Plus, you'll be able to use monsters to seek out special items hidden in dungeons. Cool. More utility for monsters. To runes. Runes are balls of energy that protect Earthmates from natural disasters. Collecting them will restore your RP. There are flowers and crystals that contain runes scattered throughout the dungeons. Hit these with a hammer or sword to release runes. Yeah, there's little extra rune balls. So it'll be a little bit more difficult to actually run out of energy in this game. Because before you could like plant lots of crops. If you don't have crops in your dungeons, you can still find like flowers or special rune crystal looking rocks and yeah, just hit them open and get a little bit of rune power back. When they're fully grown, crops will produce runes at a rate of 1 rune per day. You can also use the fields and dungeons to grow crops. Try delaying your crop harvest to produce runes. This will soon become an indispensable part of your strategy for exploring dungeons. Alright, status ailments. Sometimes an enemy's attacks will trigger a status ailment. When that happens, an icon will appear below your HP and RP gauges. You know, this is a little bit less egregious than it was in Rune Factory 1. I would get slapped with, like, seal all the time. Touching the icon will cause the name of your ailment to appear. Use this to figure out what ailment you have. Cool. Status ailments can be cured with a variety of magic and items. You can also receive treatment at Alvarna Clinic. Alright. I'm already losing my voice. Alright, close the book. I think that's enough for today. That's the only book you can read about war. Alright. We have an upstairs too, which contains a calendar. So this has our festivals right now. We skip New Year's Day. as usual. It also contains other festival data and it'll also list birthdays of characters. Either if you figure out their birthday on your own by giving them a gift, or if you have enough friendship with them, they will divulge their birthdays themselves and they'll automatically be added to the calendar as well. Yeah, we got all the seasons, all the festivals. Yeah, festivals tend to be on holidays, but some of them are on other days. Yeah, there's a lot in summer. It's like every week except the 13th. Alright. And you can check here, there's something hidden here. Oh, it's a magnifying glass. This might come in handy. I don't really use this. It's more useful in other Rune Factory games because you have more crop stats that you have to keep track of. Like, oh, are they giant or not? Oh yeah, we got a magnifying glass tool. I'll probably just put it in my shelf and never use it. Allows you to examine the fertilizer you used on your fields. There's kind of a visual indicator though too, like what if you use like green and fire. We got another save point here, got a bed. You have 2 beds that you can actually interact with. Got like a single bed and like a double bed. Like, so you already have everything you need to get married. And then we have this mirror you can interact with. There's something odd about this mirror. It almost looks like as though it leads into another world. So if we peer inside, it'll ask you to save. You must save before entering multiplayer mode to save your game. So yeah, this is where we access multiplayer mode instead of the shell. It's like creepy mirror in our house. Not yet. We We'll probably trade probably more in Gen 2. It does work wirelessly, so yeah, I can play around with that. You can actually gift money and items to yourself before you can only really gift items to each other. But I don't want to like abuse it. There is a special feature though, where if you trade certain weapons, it's not all weapons, it's just very specific weapons or accessories that happen to be level 10, they'll evolve into something else. Not really needed for 100% though. I think there's like 4 accessories that can evolve. And like you can craft those on your own anyway, like into their evolved form. So if you needed to ship them, you can still craft them and ship them. For weapons, I think there are some unique weapons. Like, I think there's like a rune staff that you could trade at level 10. It turns like a magic broom or something. And you can't craft the magic broom. You can temper it to make it stronger. You have a recipe for that, but you can't craft it on your own. But it's not required for 100% because you can't ship weapons. They're not part of your shipping list. And yeah, over here is like a dresser. You can actually change clothes in Gen 2. Kind of weird. It's mostly just like recolors of your outfit. Alright, what was I gonna do? I'm gonna put the magnify. I don't need you. Put you there. Take up space. My bag is gonna fill up real fast. Alright, finally. We spent most of the time just in our house. Alright, bye you two. We'll find them out on the town. Their store is gonna open up real soon. So this is the Pumpkin General store. It's gonna open at 9 a.m. So soon. So go talk to people. Hello, you are Rosalind. Hello there, my name is Rosalind. Rosalind Desantto Coquille. Another Santa Coquille. You have blue hair like Bianca. Hi, I'm Kyle. Nice to meet you, Kyle. My brother and father might cause you a bit of headache, but please be nice to them. Oh, don't worry about it. Don't get me wrong, they're good people, but a bit misunderstood. Please try to be patient with them. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Thank you. Well, I'll see you later, Kyle. See you later, Rosalind. Yay, so nice. I make a habit of bathing in the warm rays of the sun in the morning. It really makes me feel awake and refreshed. She is not as rude as Bianca. You should try it sometime. So chipper. Good morning. Each season in Alvarna shows a different side of Mother Nature. It's really quite amazing. I don't know why, but I find myself fascinated by things like that. Alright. I think this is our friend. I think she's meeting a friend over here. We don't have to wait until like 9 a.m. before doors open up. Sharper Edge Blacksmithing. Let's see the store's name. Wisdom Bathhouse. That opens at 3 p.m. And it's closed today. It's a Monday. Where are you going? You're just gonna hang out by that bridge doing nothing. Alright, let's start introducing ourselves to characters.
Look at this sword, Roy. Isn't it beautiful? Check out that edge, and the hilt is incredible.
Yeah, it's, great. Swords are nice and all, Mom, but can you make me some dinner?
It's such an odd voice line. Can you make me some dinner?
Dinner? A meal feeds your belly for a few hours, but a sword like this can feed your soul for a lifetime.
It's like, Mom, please feed me. I'm just a child. Oh, poor kid.
What? I don't even know what that means.
Come on. Aren't you glad you have a fun mother like me?
I'd rather have a normal mother.
They have odd voice acting. Some of the voice acting castings sound a little off. I mean, for Roy, it sounds like an adult trying to like do the nasally voice of a child. I'd rather have a normal mother. Oh. All right, let's meet our first villagers in their house. Hey, who are you? Hey there, my name's Kyle. What's yours? I'm Roy. Where are you from? Actually, I don't know myself. Heh, what's that kind of answer is that? You have amnesia or something? I do. That's a big word for someone your age. Well, you know, I pick up what I hear. I'm tending to Mana's farm at the moment. That dried out piece of junk? Good luck growing anything there. I know it won't be easy, but I kinda like the challenge. That's why I figure I'll be staying around here for a while. Guess I'll be seeing you around. Well, if you have any questions about anything, you can always talk to me. Thanks, I'll keep that in mind. Welcome, welcome! Can you believe it? I actually get to run the store!
Morning!
You don't actually get to buy anything here. Are you gonna live here forever, Kyle? It's kind of sudden, I just got here. Alright, and here's Mother, Tanya. Oh, I haven't seen you around here before. I guess she kind of has the same feathers that Sabrina and Nicholas had adorning them. Yeah, I'm new here. My name's Kyle. I'll be living at the farm just outside of town. Ah, yes. Douglas was telling me about you. My name is Tanya. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too, Tanya. So, Kyle, are you interested in swords, blades, sharp objects of any kind? Well, not obsessively. Oh, that's a shame. I am. Obsessed, I mean. I just can't get enough of them. Yeah, but you need to feed your kid. Your kid's starving. While you're just, like, stroking a sword there. Like a little sword goblin there. Okay. Whatever does it for you, I guess. Wonder where the dad went in this situation. It's only Tanya and Roy in this household. Unfortunately, though, monsters never come into town, so I don't have a chance to try my blades out on any of them. Oh, that's too bad, I guess. Another weirdo in town. Indeed it is. Anyway, let's talk about you, Kyle. I feel every true man should own at least one sword. That they should? Yes, they should. Should you decide to become a real man yourself, come on by. I'll show you all sorts of fine weaponry. Okay, thanks. I'll keep that in mind. Oh, and one more thing. Just owning a sword makes you stronger. But you should also look for skill seals. I heard about those in that book. Skill seals that you use powerful weapon moves. Here, I've got a spare one that you can have. Try it out. So we got Power Wave. What is this? A skill seal for a short sword. Equip it along with the correct weapon to use it. There's lots of other skill seals out there, but that's the only one I've got for you. I hope you can find more. Thank you. And you won't be able to for a really, really long time. Alright, so we got... Oh, wait, I can equip it. I just... Usually it tells you can't because I don't have a short sword equipped at the moment. But yeah, charge up a shockwave and unleash it across the ground. Causes a long stun. Very useful. I'll set it to Y.
Morning.
Good morning. We're the best place in town when it comes to weapons. Be sure to remember us for all your combat needs. Welcome. Spring is a great time to buy one-handed blades. I think in later gens, as we complete dungeon objectives, her inventory will expand, and like that's kind of a clue that certain seasons she'll sell certain weapons. So like spring would be one-handers. I think summer is like two-handed swords that she specializes in. But yeah, you could buy some starter weapons if we had money. So we have broadsword, like a one-handed sword. Got the claymore, two-handed longsword. Got spear, battle hammer, battle axe. Got a rod for boosting magic power. And then we could also equip a shield in our left hand. And we can buy a few accessories too. Requests do actually give you some accessories. But yeah, we won't be able to craft any. We can only buy or get a few precious ones that are given via requests. All right, I don't have money, so I'll be back. Oh, hi. I can barely see you. This is Julia. Hey, I don't think I've seen you around here before. Who are you? My name's Kyle. Nice to meet you. Ah, really? I'm Julia. I run the baths in this town. Stop by sometime. When you step into one of my baths, you'll get 100 times healthier. It's true! Really? Yeah, it was 100% recovery rate. You just have to wait till 3 PM though. Really? So make sure to come by my baths every day. Except Monday, you're closed. So nice outside, isn't it? So what should we do?
Morning.
Yeah, it's a little different. It has a gothic Lolita look with her frilly dress and little headband. Kind of has the same colorations as Eunice. I think Eunice had green hair, purple eyes. And as we get to know Julia, interestingly enough, she also has a bad relationship with food. How are you liking Alvarna? I just got here. Feels nice now that everything is settled down. Ah, so you like it. Great! I hope you get used to life around here quickly. So nice outside, isn't it? So what should we do? I would open your bathhouse, dang it. Alright, we'll have to visit her tomorrow and get her bathhouse introduction then. Alright, let's go into the general store where Mana and Douglas will warp into their shop.
Welcome.
Hi, Mana! Welcome.
Hey, kiddo. A real man would buy something nice and expensive right now.
Are you threatening me? I only have 50 gold to my name! No, I'm not here to buy anything today.
What? Do you think you can just waltz right in here and ask for my daughter's hand in marriage? I won't allow it.
I'm not...
Father! I'm sorry about him, really.
No, don't worry about it.
Don't let him get to you. You're welcome here anytime. Morning.
Good morning. Good morning. So tell me, what do you think of Alvarna? What do you mean? Well, I love this town, and I want you to feel the same way about it, Kyle. Or to buy something. Right now, I recommend buying something from our spring special. Okay. A lot of villagers will have like 2 sets of dialogue. It does change as you foster your relationship with them. So yeah, they tend to have like they have interesting dialogue. Like you'll see like an ever like evolving repertoire of dialogue, and they kind of they talk about the same things. Like during like one friendship level, like everyone will some reason talk about like fashion, or they'll talk about like the kingdom of Norad, or they'll talk about some rumor about like a ghost in front of the clinic. And I'm like, oh no, not the ghost rumor again. Like nothing ever happens. Like nothing happens with the ghost, but there's a rumor about it. Hey.
Morning.
Hi. Good morning, Douglas. You like things in Alvarna, kid? Check out the deals on our spring seeds. Yeah, we can buy. Before you do anything, there's something I gotta tell you first. When you get to the buy screen on the left-hand side of your backpack, and on the right-hand side is what's for sale. If you want to buy something, all you gotta do is put it in your backpack, either with the A button or the stylus. Likewise, if you want to sell something, move it from your backpack to the store's side. A lot of things come in sets of 9. If you don't need that many, highlight the item either press A twice or touch it with the stylus twice. That'll let you break it down. Hold down the A button to select a specific number of an item. You can't select the number over 9 though. Got all that? Yeah, I don't want you to say it again.
Girlfriend.
You got everything you need. So you can buy seeds from every season. They even have winter seeds. Although you can't plant stuff in winter on your farm. You can only plant stuff in dungeons, which kind of sucks because, yeah, in other seasons you can just have your monsters take care of your crops. Alright, so we can buy stuff from the spring special. So you got seasonal seeds. They sell everything from the get-go. So you have your really long growing seeds too, like cherry grass, lamp grass, oh god, the emery flower. I can't afford this right now. A lot of money. Blue crystal seeds, pink melon seeds. Yeah, they have such long grow cycles. If it takes longer than 30 days, unless you're using like copious amounts of formula to bring down how many days it takes, you're gonna have to plant these in a dungeon. Although, if you wanted to 100% your shipping list, you will need these crops. You can get them with Inquisitive Waltz later on in the game. I think you can find every single rare, like, flower out there with Inquisitive Waltz, except for Clover? I don't recall seeing Clover. I don't think your monsters can sniff out Clover, but they can sniff out, like, everything else. And then we have a sleeping bag for sale. Unfortunately, this is a consumable, so gone are the days where we manipulate our sleeping bag in order to avoid typhoons. That's what we did in Factory 1. Because sleeping in your house garnered a risk of having like a stormy day, like the day after, but the game won't generate a stormy day if you're stuck outside, because or else you'll, like, I don't know, the storm, that would, you probably like soft lock your game otherwise. So they don't make a storm happen if you happen to be sleeping in a sleeping bag. We will probably get enough money to like purchase these as if they were just easy consumables. Kind of sucks that they take so many bag spaces though. I like the one that just took 1 space. Got some extra feed, although if you plant grass, you don't really need feed. It's an emergency though, some food items for cooking that we can't really get to yet, so just leave those behind for now. Alright, we'll be back. We'll be back to go buy stuff. Alright, we got the clinic. Alvarna Clinic. Oh no.
I fell down and skinned my knee. It hurts.
Just gotta put a little bit of motion into that crying.
You have to fall to learn about pain.
She's like, what does that mean?
Huh? What do you mean?
She's like, I don't know, doctor, just help my knee. Just treat it. I'm bleeding out here. Just trying to be all philosophical.
It means that it's important to experience everything for yourself. Here, you should be fine now.
It was a distraction while she disinfected it. Thanks! Cammy, and then Cammy runs out, and then...
Wouldn't it be better if someone just explained it to you before you fell? I'd rather have it that way.
Who's this witchy fellow? Got like Ludmilla light here.
You'd be better off if you'd experience a little hardship yourself, young lady. Quit fooling around with that fortune-telling nonsense and get a real job.
Oh. Uh-oh. Got some strained relationship here.
My fortune-telling is not nonsense.
Well, whatever it is, I don't accept it.
Sister, Mother, why do you always have to be like this? Mother, can't you accept Alicia for who she is?
As a doctor, I cannot accept something that isn't based upon sound science and reason.
Oh, but your daughter wants to be a fortune teller. You should support her.
You're both as stubborn as ever.
Oh, well, we got some family drama here. Good day. I believe this is the first time we've met. How do you do? The name's Kyle. I'm Ray. Nice to meet you. Same here. My mom's a doctor. If you ever feel sick, stop by our house. Thanks, that's good to know. By the way, my sister's a fortune teller. She's still learning, but maybe you could humor her once in a while. Heh, sure thing. Hello, Kyle. Are you feeling under the weather at all? If so, talk to my mom. She'll fix you right up.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. You like Alvarna, Kyle? I definitely like it here. I don't think my sister likes it much, though. Does she yearn for the big city? Hold on. I can't talk right now. I'm reading our fortune. Okay. Let me see what it says. You're not from this town, are you? That's right. Really? I did it. I really am an amazing fortune teller after all. What are you talking about? Like, I'm a new face. Of course I'm not from around here. Of course I'm not from town. I've never even seen you before. Ah, right. Right now I'm thinking of... You're thinking, of course, I'm not from this town. After all, we've never even met before. What? No, I wasn't thinking that. Don't lie. My readings are always right. You're just guessing what I'm thinking, like the most obvious thing I'm thinking. And even if they are off a little bit sometimes, who's to say I can't help make them happen? That's not exactly fortune-telling if you make your fortunes come true. Ah, Right now you're thinking, it's not really fortune-telling if you help make your fortunes come true. What? No, of course I wasn't. Well, I think I've made my point. What's your name? I'm Kyle. My name's Alicia, and you've probably surmised I'm a fortune teller. I'm particularly good at love readings and foretelling the weather. It's nice to meet you. Usually I'm down at the pier reading fortunes. If you're interested, stop on by. Yeah, she'll be at the pier like after 9 o'clock on a sunny day. She can't read fortunes when it's raining though. Okay. I wonder what I could do to improve the accuracy of my readings.
Morning.
Good morning. Hey Kyle, do you like Alvarna? Sure, I guess. I personally don't care for it much. People in bigger cities appreciate my fortune-telling much more. Got more clientele. Hello, and then I got Natalie, the hot mom. Another hot mom. I guess there's Tanya, too. Hello, nice to meet you, young man. I'm Natalie, the doctor in this village. Nice to meet you, too. My name's Kyle. I'm living at Douglas and Mana's farm. Ah, that's right. I heard someone new had moved to that farm. Tell me, have Douglas and Mana forced you to buy their goods? Well, kind of, actually. Well, in truth, they really aren't bad people, so don't hold a grudge against them. Ah, that's good to know. When you work as a farmer, it's easy to overwork and wear yourself out, so always pay attention to your body as you farm. I'll keep that in mind. Thanks for the advice. Alright, what can I do for you today? Alright, so she can... has a lot of stuff. You can tell her that she's feeling unwell. She can recover your status. She also has some stock. She sells medicines. Also sells formula and neutral agent for the ground. I don't think she sells greenifier though. So rip. No greenifier for the first gen. And she also sells basic colored grasses. So you technically don't really need to keep any of your ground bare for the sake of getting grasses. You can just buy them all here. Alright, we don't need anything right now. I will probably buy grasses for her later though. What could I do for you today? We also make a recovery potion if we have 3 medicinal herbs, but we don't have an empty bottle for that, so...
Good morning.
Do you like it here in Alvarna, Kyle? It's spring, so be prepared, or you might catch a cold. Alrighty. That's this family. We got a Roy and we got a Ray. A little confusing. Alright, let's go over here. We have a bulletin board. What's this bulletin board for? I think this was also in Factory 1, but it was just like an asset in the background. You can actually interact with this. And then Mana responds from that side. You were just warping all over the place, girl. Hi, Kyle. Taking a look around? Yeah. Now that you're settling in, I better teach you about this bulletin board. Yeah, what's it used for? Well, if someone has a problem or needs some help, or if they're just lonely or bored, they can leave a note. We all check it from time to time. That way we can help each other out. Isn't it a nice custom? Yeah, it is. Be sure to take a look at the board every now and then. You'll never know if someone's left a note for you. Once you start to make friends with everyone in town, you'll get lots of notes. Make friends with someone, you can talk to them try talking to them every day. You can also give them presents. Taking part in festivals will help too. Good advice, I'll remember that. So yeah, requests are tied to friendship, so usually I get one for like every friendship level for the girls. Which means you have like 10 requests for them. Or more like 9 probably. The villagers also have friendship tied requests, but they don't have as many. It's like a lot of times they'll cap out between like 2 and 4 for the other villagers. It kind of sucks because completing requests does help gain friendship. It's like practically half a like a love level or friendship level. So with the girls, it's like a lot easier to get them to 10 love points because the requests help them along the way. After you accept one of the requests, you'll need to talk to the person who made the request. The description of each request says whose it's from. If you're ever having trouble finding someone, you should go get a location reading from Alicia. A location reading? Alicia's fortunes don't usually come true, but her weather readings and location readings are always right. It's amazing. Alicia is usually down by the docks, so if you ever need to find anyone, go see her. The docks are directly south of here. Thanks! Also, if you decide you don't want to finish a certain request, go back to the bulletin board and select the same request again to cancel it. Got it. Who knows, you might even be getting a note from me. Oh, is that a hint T? As you go down there. Alright, and there's one request from Mana, the tutorial request. Please deliver something for me. A request from Mana. Please deliver an emery flower to Rosalind for me. Come talk to me about it. We'll probably pick that up because we know where Rosalind is right now. She's like right by the bathhouse, so it should be easy to find and give it to. Hello. How'd you get here? You were at the dock, and now you're here. You checked the bulletin board. Great. Okay, I want to request a delivery. Can you take this emery flower to Rosalind? Emery flower to Rosalind. Okay, got it. She asked for it ASAP, but I have my hands full here. I'll pay you 100 gold. Thanks for your help. You received emery flower. That's a very rare flower, actually, so don't give it to someone else or throw it away. Oops. If you have to lose it by mistake, go back to the bulletin board and select cancel request. Alright, they give you like a really expensive emery flower. If only you could sell it. You could break the game. A completely gold flower, very hard to grow, making it rare and a special site. Remember, deliver the emery flower to Rosalind. I'm counting on you. Alright, you can also, okay, blah blah blah. You can cancel it through the board in case you do drop it. But yeah, try as you might. You can try to put it in the box, but it won't let you. I should hold on to this. RIP. I'd be so rich if I could sell this. Even like, if you cancel the request while still having it in your inventory, it'll delete the flower out of your inventory. You can actually gift request items to like the wrong person. Like, I think we'll meet another character, like Dorothy, who likes emery flowers. But for this request, I think it's better to just give it to Rosalind, because once we finish Mana's first request, it'll unlock all the other requests on the board. Ah, this is the emery flower I asked Mana to give me. Thank you for delivering it to me, Kyle. Also remember to tell that to Mana I said thanks, alright? Alright, okay, I got it. Now just go and talk to Mana and the quest will be complete. Alright, let's go into Mana. Yeah, talking so much first episode. Thank you for making the delivery. You really helped me out. Here's payment. The payment I promised. Got 100 gold. You're so kind, Kyle. Like an older brother. You really think so? I'm sure you'll need your help again in the future, Kyle. Alrighty. Got a little bit of money. Yeah, a lot of the villagers will give you a little pittance of money. Some people will give you items though, like cooking items. A lot of your tools will come out of requests. Some villages though, particularly of this Desantto Coquille family, will give you very hefty rewards. So, yeah, they're gonna be our sugar mommies of this playthrough, our sugar daddies. Alright, and we have some more requests. Probably don't need to do these all at once. Although, doing one from Rosalind would probably get us a lot of money. So, might be good to do Rosalind's request if you need some money. Really want some medicinal herbs. That's pretty easy to do. They're like right on our farm. I could probably do this right now. Probably wait on Douglas. He wants us to find some items that are in a dungeon. Luckily, it's not like fight the monster until it drops the thing. A lot of the requests will just be like, it'll spawn like an item that you have to like hide and seek for it. Yeah, maybe we'll do Ray's request. We're going right back to the farm. He's in his clinic right now. Like, you can also just buy the medicinal herbs from his mom and just hand it to him, but... Here, we can grab some medicinal herbs, I think he just wants one. If you give him, like, a stack, he will just take the whole stack. No, just take it. Take it all! And yeah, once we introduce ourselves to all the characters, like, all the requests will fill the board, so it gets a little overwhelming. Are you in? You should be in. There you are. Oh, you checked the bulletin board, did you, Kyle? Yeah. Would you mind looking for a medicinal herb for me? They grow wild around here, so you might find them in your field. Oh, that doesn't sound too hard. I'm also certain that you'll find them in Trieste Forest Spring Clearing. Okay. That's a dungeon. That's a spring dungeon, but we can find them on our farm right now. In case you waited, like, all season until winter to do this request. Yeah, just pick out one so he doesn't steal your whole stack. Why, thank you. This is just what I needed. Don't mention it. It's not much, but here, I want to give you this in return. You got 50 gold. If anything else comes up, I'll post it on the bulletin board. You're a good guy, Kyle. Thanks. You're alright. And we can actually do one from Alicia really fast. I'm looking for people who want their fortunes told. Yeah, a few characters mentioned that she's down here by the port to do her fortune telling. Hello. I'll talk. Did you see my message on the bulletin board? Yes. Oh, thank you. I have a favor to ask of you. I need you to be a fortune-telling test subject. A fortune-telling test subject? Exactly. I'll pay you 100. What do you think? Sure, so what kind of fortune are you reading today? I'm practicing my wealth fortunes. Okay, here goes. I'm ready.
Sim salabim. Sim 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 salabim.
I see it. I see it clearly. What do you see? This isn't good. I see bad luck for you. You will soon have an unexpected expense. There's no doubt about it. What? Really? I better be careful then. I can't wait to see if my reading comes true. That's good for you, but I'd rather not find out. Oh yes, I almost forgot. Here's your payment, 100 gold. Thanks for helping me. You got 100 gold? And now my fortune-telling fee. It'll be 200 gold. What? You're charging a fee? I thought it was supposed to be free! Of course I am. I'm a fortune teller. I just told your fortune. Of course there's a fee. Wait, let's see. I got 100 gold and then paid 200. That means I lost 100 gold. She freaking grifted me. I'm looking forward to seeing if your fortune comes true. I'm pretty sure it will. Actually, it already has. Rip, we lost the money. We lost the money that we just got from those requests. Really? See, I am an amazing fortune teller after all. That's not fortune telling. You're just stealing. Freaking grifting here. If you want your fortune told again, come see me at any time. I'm usually reading fortunes down on the pier. Okay, so you can also get predictions. They do cost a fee though. Okay, I'll give you a prediction that's so accurate it's spooky. So she has weather readings. She can either tell you the weather for tomorrow, or you can pay for her to make it sunny or make it rainy. I think like a weather reading's like 10 gold. If you want it sunny, it'll be 100 gold, and if you wish for a rainy day, it'll be 1,000 gold. And then there's also location readings for all the characters, which is kind of useful if you don't know their schedules yet. And then love readings, which, I mean, no one loves me yet, so it's not gonna tell me anything. I'm not gonna spend money yet, although we will need to, because Alicia is a little special. There are a lot of these characters in Factory 1, where you could give them gifts, and it would only influence friendship, and then they had little special things, like Melody had, like, the bathhouse, or Tori, you had to read books to increase her love. Alicia's love will increase if you have your fortune read. But yeah, if you just give her gifts, she'll just get friendship. Oh, really? Well, come back anytime, okay? Alright. Whew, I've been going for quite a while. I do want to finish introducing myself to the cast, and then I think I'll stop here. Oh, look, we have someone right here. Hi. Hey, who are you? I haven't seen you around here. Oh, I'm Kyle.
The name's Yue. I'm a traveling merchant.
Yeah.
I've got plenty of rare items at reasonable prices, so come by anytime you want.
Alright, I'll have to take a look sometime. I know the prices seem too low, but I promise I'm not losing any money on it. Just pretend that you tricked me and buy everything you want. Her prices are not low. Trust me. Oh, okay. I'll chat you up. Made your fortune yet?
Morning.
Hey Kyle, how do you like this town? Well, I think everyone's pretty friendly and it's a nice place to live. That's good. This isn't my hometown, but I'm glad that you like it. I like it too. Alright, so you can buy stuff. Her stuff seems, it's kind of like a mishmash. Might seem like there's no rhyme or reason to it. It's like a lot of food, some rings. She sells birthday gifts. So, yeah, they're a little pricey, but these are birthday gifts for the villagers. Since you can't like cook or craft anything, they let you buy it from UA during Gen 1. You can even buy platinum, which actually might be good for crafting later, because you don't have to hunt it down yourself. You can just shelf out a bunch of money. But yeah, these are the villagers' favorite birthday gifts. They have like specific items that they prefer on their birthday, and like specific items that they just prefer every day. It's kind of interesting. Alright, we'll come back later. In Gen 2, she'll also sell like crafting stations, but not now. I think, yeah, Yue, since we just talked to Yue, her request popped up on the board. Alright, so that does involve going to a dungeon though, so I think I'll save that for later. Let's finish talking to people. Oh, look who it is! Cecilia. Her hair is a little different color, but she was in Refractory 1. Sorry I'm late, sir. I've been waiting for you. I'm starving.
I want to eat a chicken omelet on rice, Orcish style, and make it a large serving.
I'll have some elfish style escargot, slightly on the tough side, and I'd like some orange tea before the meal.
For breakfast? Okay. This is Max.
I'll have whatever is easy for you to make, Cecilia.
I'll get started right away.
All right, so yeah, Cecilia, she's the maid now, taking over another Desantto Coquille mansion, although from a different town. She's just like Tabitha. She has donned the maid uniform.
Do they usually all order separate things? Rich people are such a pain.
Alicia, they'll hear you.
I don't care if they do. You must be quite the cook to handle all that at once.
I've gotten used to it, that's all. Did you need something today, Alicia?
I have a door-to-door fortune-telling service. Rosalind is one of my best customers, and I go where the money is.
Same. We're gonna be going to Rosalind a lot for money too. You're a woman
Morning.
after my own heart. We're all about money. Hello, Alicia. Did you eat your breakfast this morning? It's important to get a good meal at the start of the day. That's what my mother told me, at least. Time to make some money. Sniffing out where the gold is. Alright, let's talk to the new people. Got Cecilia. Got a little maid uniform. You can actually see her elf ears this time. Unlike Tabitha, it was like hidden under the bonnet. I think when Cecilia's not at work, though, she actually has like 2 outfits, which is kind of neat. Hi there, I'm Cece. I mean, Cecilia. Cece was how I used to pronounce my name when I was little. I'm Kyle, nice to meet you. You're not from around here, are you? No, I'm working on Mana's farm. You know, you kind of remind me of Raguna. Oh, interesting. It's referring to a previous character. Who's Raguna? Oh, I'm sorry. You see, I used to live in a town called Cardia a long time ago, and this guy, a lot like you, came to our town. He helped me out when I got lost and other things like that. I have a lot of good memories of him. Ah, I see. Listen to me going on about ancient history like that. Anyway, this is a nice place, too. So I hope you feel at home here. Thanks, me too. I've got to clean, wash, and cook here at the Desantto Coquille Manor. I'm pretty busy all the time.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. You like things here in Alvarna, Kyle? Sure, it's pretty nice. I originally come from Cardia, but I'm staying here right now. Cardia is a nice place, but so is Alvarna. I hope you like it here too. Okay. Yeah, she has they brighten up her hair to like an orangey color. Yeah, she is a marriage candidate, which I mean, I guess poor Nicholas, the childhood friend route never came out to be. And if you don't marry her, there's also rival marriage candidates. So if you don't marry her, she will marry someone else. Which means Nicholas is double not gonna marry her. Alright, hello Rosalind. Each side of Alvarna shows a different side of Mother Nature. It's really quite amazing. I don't know why, but I find myself fascinated by things like that. Cooking with spring vegetables is my specialty. Okay, she's more of a cook than eating, I guess. I like how nice she was. She was just like, Cecilia, just make whatever's easy to make. It didn't want to burden her. Meanwhile, Herman and Max are just making the most unreasonable requests. Hey, I'm Max. Nice to meet you. My name is Kyle. My name is Max. You said that. You did. I'm second in charge of the Desantto Coquille family. Okay. By the way, what's your name? Wait. I just told you, but my name's Kyle. Kyle, huh? Now that's a name I can remember. My name's Max. Don't forget it now. Okay. Here, I'll tell you again, so you don't forget. I'm Max. Max Desantto Coquille, okay? One more time, so you don't forget. Max Desantto Coquille. That's a mouthful. Yes, I got it, Max. What are you so mad about? I'm not mad at all. Sorry, but I've gotta go. Kyle's just like, I don't like this guy. I actually like Max. He's funny. The entrance to this manor has always had a certain aromatic fragrance. Fragrances are one of my father's hobbies. Take a nice deep breath. Doesn't it smell nice? It's roses. Don't you think it's perfect floral scent for spring? Not to brag about my family, but my father is really quite good at creating fragrances.
Morning.
Are you getting used to Alvarna? It's a nice, simple village, isn't it? Oh god, okay, he's gonna talk about smells. He likes his seasonal smells. Alright, and then we got Herman. My name is Herman Desantto Coquille. Nice to meet you, sir. My name's Kyle. Ah, you're the one who's new in town, right? This is a little out of the blue, but do you like cooking, Kyle? Cooking? Well, not that much, to be honest. I don't even have a kitchen. Oh, you're missing out on the best part of life. A good life starts with good food, remember that. Okay, got it. Good. Please start learning more about cooking tomorrow. Maybe next year. Also, if you find anything tasty, please let me try it. I'll be waiting. He does like food. You want some loved items, this tends to be food. Okay. I think he does like pineapple juice though, for some reason. Today's schedule is meal, 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 snack, meal, 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 snack, work, break, meal, snack.
Morning.
Eat all day. How do you maintain your figure eating that much? A typical breakfast in Alvarna is eggs and toast, followed by a cup of coffee. It's gotten quite popular around here. Okay. Definitely all about food here. Got some bedrooms here, although it's not really the hour that people are in their bedrooms. Everything looks the same. kind of confusing to figure out whose bedroom is which. And then over here, it's not the basement, but we got a dining area. This area is not really utilized either. I feel like until Gen 2. I think in Gen 2, like, they'll actually socialize in here and eat in here. Yeah, nothing really to it. Like looking for like an empty bottle, like in Factory 1. All right, to the inn.
What is it, human? Do you need something?
Hello. All right, we got an elf, another elf here.
Jake! I'm sorry, sir. Welcome to my inn.
We get to Egan. He sounds so apologetic.
Sir, he's just a human. You don't need to fawn over him.
Jake, you're being rude. Apologize to the man.
Oh, hi, Cece. You took off your clothes real fast. You're out of your maid uniform already.
Aw.
So we got more elves. Although I think Jake here is a half elf. Well, Egan. I think Egan's a full elf, which makes it kind of weird because I mean Egan would have had to have a relationship with a human to have Jake. Like, why does Jake hate humans otherwise? So maybe his mom died early, or maybe he was bullied. Maybe he was bullied as a kid. But yeah, he has a weird animosity towards humans.
Jake can be a handful. Well, I'm going over to the manor.
Have a good day, Cece. Hello, Egan. Pleased to meet you. You're a traveler, I assume. My name's Egan. Nice to meet you. My name's Kyle. How did you know that I was a traveler? Well, I smelled the wind of a different land on you. It's the sylphs whispering to me. The sylphs? Spirits of the wind. They cannot be seen by humans. You're not a human? Yeah, he's like kind of like Tabitha. It's hiding. The ears are hiding under the hat. That's right. I'm an elf. Oh, really? Indeed. This is a nice town. The spirits of the land are strong. I see. Well, I hope you enjoy your time here, Kyle. It was very nice meeting you. Very nice meeting you, too. Welcome, Kyle. Hello. And then we got rooms here. Typically, you don't find people in their rooms. I guess if we stayed up late enough. Unfortunately, we can't enter buildings at 6 a.m. But if you get enough friendship, you can enter buildings after 6 p.m. like later on in the day, which makes it kind of difficult to socialize with people if you just want to do it early in the morning and then go to bed. You do have to wait a few minutes. I may be an elf, but the people in this town don't discriminate against me at all. This is a really wonderful town. It would be nice if Jake realized that, but there's only so much a parent can do. He probably had a bad experience somewhere else. Welcome, Kyle. Alright, we'll have to meet Jake. I think he's on the other side at the blacksmith. We'll make our way over there in a minute.
Is there really a god?
Oh, is there really a god, Barrett? Yes, of course there is.
How do you know for sure?
Come on now, Barrett. Don't you think that other people might have the right to believe in a higher power, even if you don't?
Alright, let's say someone's been attacked, and they're too weak to defend themselves. Is your god gonna step in and save them?
Can you say that a little bit louder, Barrett?
If you're as tough as you act, Barrett, why don't you just save him yourself?
Whatever. You're just avoiding my questions. I'm out of here.
I'm out of here. I feel like they could have like redone that dialogue a little bit, to have like a little bit more emotion, a little bit more surliness.
Hello? Barrett?
What?
Well, is it, nice today?
Why don't you go outside and see for yourself?
Rip. Getting shattered.
Right.
Oh, poor Dorothy. Very blunt. Dorothy, hi. Goodbye. Whoa, hey, hold on. Why are you running away? I'm not that scary, am I? Well, hi. I haven't really talked to boys before. It's okay, I understand. My name's Kyle. What's your name? My name? Well, it's goodbye. Goodbye? That's quite a unique name. Seriously though, just relax and say your name. Relax? Oh, okay. My name is Dorothy. Nice to meet you, Dorothy. Yeah, she's a marriage candidate. She has a very cute design. With the hood and like the shielded eyes with the bangs. It kind of reminds me of like a Fire Emblem character. I forgot the name. But like ironically enough, she was an archer. It's like, how are you an archer? You can't even see. Yeah, she kind of reminds me of that. Yes. Nice to meet you too. Goodbye. Man, she's one shy girl. Do you need something?
Good morning.
Good morning, Dorothy. Okay. That doesn't have a lot of dialogue yet, but we'll warm up. We'll have her warm up to us. My name's Gordon. I got the scar over my right eye fighting a dragon in my youth. Got another warrior priest here. A little bit more interesting than Wesley. Really? Are you a warrior? A warrior? Look at how I'm dressed. I'm obviously a priest. Thou shalt not kill. I'm strictly a pacifist now. He's probably like in the army. He's like Gerald. He forsook that life. Donned the robe. I see. So what happened to the dragon? Well, I gave him a swift low kick and then followed it up with a 1-2 combination. Left to the solar plexus and then a right uppercut. I sent him all the way back to the Forest of Beginnings. Do you have return on your fist or something? He doesn't sound like a pacifist at all. By the way, I don't think I've seen you around here before. Did you just move here? Yes, my name's Kyle. I am borrowing the farmland just outside of town. Ah, do you mean Douglas's place? You know Douglas? Of course I do. For as long as I can remember, we've been rivals. Everyone in town is always trying to guess which one of us is stronger. Truth be told, though, you'd only last about 3 seconds against me if I really tried. You don't say. We got another musclehead here. That's right. Anyway, remember to come on church on holidays, Kyle. I warn you now, if you fall asleep during one of my sermons, I'll send you to heaven early. Wait, we shouldn't be joking about that. What, yes, sir. Oh no, we got another yes, sir. Are you gonna be super protective of your daughter? Yeah, Gordon is Dorothy's father. I don't think he mentioned that. Did you come here to hear one of my sermons? Have a seat and listen well. In the beginning, there was... Oh god, going all the way to Genesis here. So sorry, I have to get going now. We'll have to save it for next time. I know, we've been at it for a while. Alright, and then no one's... Oh, we do have someone here. We got Cammy, the girl that we saw at the clinic. This is, oddly enough, Gordon's other daughter and Dorothy's sister. Very different personality, very different look. Hey, who are you? I've never seen you before. Hey there, my name's Kyle. What's your name? I'm Cammy. So where are you from? Well, I'm not really sure myself. What? You don't know where you're from? That's weird. Yeah, it is kind of weird, huh? Well, whatever. I'll forgive you because you're handsome. Thanks. My house is at this church. Stop by anytime. Will do. Hey, Kyle. Want to play hide and seek?
Morning.
Isn't Alvarna nice? How do you like it? There's tons of places to play. I'll tell you about some of them later. Right, Cammy is not a marriage candidate, although you can technically... There is wooing in Gen 2, but it's kind of like pretend marriage, because they're kids. But you can woo her sister. She's old enough. Alright, the last house, other than the bathhouse.
Barrett, where are you going?
What do you care? It's none of your business.
Don't you dare speak to your father like that.
I like that. Don't you dare speak to your father like that.
Shut up. Just leave me alone.
Why I oughta. Barrett became the fan favorite here. He's so rude.
Sorry. You
should never had to see that. Did you need something?
Hello? You must be the new fellow staying on Douglas's farm. Welcome to our humble town. Thank you for having me. My name's Kyle. I'm Byron, the mayor of this town. I hope you'll enjoy living with us. Thank you. I hope I can come to be friends with everyone living here. This town may be small, but it's a peaceful, vibrant place. I hope you'll grow to like living here. I'm sure I will. Actually, I have a son around the same age as you, Kyle. I hope you two can become friends. That would be nice. Things haven't been going so well between him and me recently. To be honest, we just seem to end up arguing about everything. Anyway, I'm expecting big things from you, Kyle. Try to bring that farm back to life. Yes, sir. One other thing. There's a lost and found on the first floor of my house here. If you lose anything important, you should go take a look there. You might get it back. Sounds good. Thank you. Everything seems to be well at the town at the moment. I'm glad.
Morning.
Hello, Kyle. Do you like Alvarna so far? Alright, I think he has to be like standing here, but he also offers to build a barn. That's pretty much his only use in Gen 1. I got the lost and found here. I don't typically lose key items, so I might not need to. Also, with like key items, I don't think you have to ship them. That was like one thing you had to do in Factory 1 if you wanted them on your shipping list. But yeah, otherwise, yeah, I don't think we need to worry about like shipping out key items because you can't do it. Maybe if you drop it on the floor, though, you can pick it up there. Alright, I do want to find Barrett. He's kind of a... Well, I guess he has like 2 places he likes to hang out. Typically, unless it's raining. Okay, he's over here. Who are you? Hi, my name's Kyle. Oh. What's your name? Barrett. Anything else you need? No, nothing at all. Okay. Oh, there's Barrett. What are you doing here? Good morning. You're still here. Okay. It takes a little bit to warm up, to have him warm up to us. Alright, I think the last person we need to talk to is Jake, and then we will have introduced ourselves to everyone, and we still need to enter the bathhouse. I think we have like everyone's requests on the board except for Jake's and I think Max's request. We need to also talk to Jake because he wants us to deliver something for him. There's a lot. We will... You have all the time in the world to do these requests, so take your time. Right, one more thing. I just want to talk to Jake and then I think that'll be a good stopping point. Just introductions. We had lots of introductions today. Oh, bye Julia. Heading off to her next destination. I think she's going to the church. It takes a little bit of time to like predict where everyone's going, but like Julia and Rosalind are friends, so you might find them hanging out together. And they also hang out with Dorothy, so you might find them in the church together, or like outside the bathhouse. I think Julia also likes to go to the port sometimes. Hello, Jake. Who are you? Nice to meet you. I'm Kyle. I don't remember asking your name, human. Sorry about that. But since you told me your name, you might as well know mine. I'm Jake. I'm a half-elf. Do you have a problem with that, human? No, not at all. Good. Did you come here to buy a sword or something? Good morning. What are you looking at, human? Okay. We'll have to have Jake warm up to us gradually. Okay, whew. I spent a lot of time talking to people, as you do, you know? Alright, so we'll save here. Typically I won't save during the LP, but because of video corruption, but I'll save now. Our diary. There's a lot of save points in dungeons too. I typically don't have the habit of saving in the dungeon, but I should. I don't know. I've had like bad experiences in other games though, where like if the save point isn't in the house, like save points being like kind of glitchy. But yeah. Save regularly in case you die. Alright, well, that's introductions. It'll be a slow, we'll have a slow-paced game. You can actually get married and get to Gen 2 very quickly, but our goal here, we're gonna try to befriend everyone. Try to do everyone's request. And then we also want to amass like a certain amount of fortune and enough wood. That's kind of like a good thing to do before you get married and have a kid. Because it does get harder to actually chop down like stumps to get more wood. You do get free wood though from requests though too, so if you do like absolutely no wood cutting, I think you'll be pretty good into going into Gen 2. Anywho, yeah, sorry for the long episode and a long first episode. I'll try to like keep it briefer in the next episode, but yeah, we're just learning about the town today. Anywho, Babylon, I need water. Gotta hydrate. And yeah, I hope you guys are having a fun and relaxing time. And I'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.